Welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim. Just came in from a walk. I didn't check my hair. Anyways, I'm Kim, and this is my podcast all about knitting and spinning and some dyeing of yarn, all of which I do from my home right here outside of Lima, Ohio. Yay! And you can tell you have been watching this a while when you can say all of that, except for the things I add word for word. Anyways, how are all of you today? I hope everybody is doing well. We started off with frost on the ground, but now we've got sunshine. Anyways, to go on. Today is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. No, I don't have any green on. I don't know. Do my socks have green? I see pink. Nope, not even my socks. Ugh. Well, this has a little green in it, so if I wear this all day, I'm safe. Anyways, this is episode 243. You're going to notice me looking over here. I put my show notes over here, but that also means I'm going to have to reach over every once in a while and scroll it up. But okay, this is episode 243. Now you can find me online as Naturally Kim's Knitting on YouTube, Blogger, WordPress, and Facebook. I couldn't remember what the fourth one was. Then you can find me on Ravelry as NapiersKnits, or our podcast group is Naturally Kim's Knitting Podcast Group. Then on Instagram, I'm knitting_Kim. Anybody who's on Instagram, I apologize. I've been having phone issues this week. In fact, I've been without a phone ever since Friday, I believe. So, yeah, I haven't missed it that much, except I keep wondering if people are trying to call me and they can't. Anyway, so there's that part. Up on the top, I might as well bring this over to me. It's got a power pack attached to it, but I think I could do it. I'm doing my show notes on my Kindle today. Anyways, I might as well let you know right from the beginning, I am affiliated. There goes all my knitting. I am affiliated with KnitPicks, Amazon, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, the American Bible Society, Annie's. She has some clubs, great clubs. Mindwear and Leisure Arts. Oh, and Dover Publication. I'm going to try, see how well I am at this, to cut and paste what all they have on sale at the end, but there will still be links in my show notes under Blogger, Naturally Kim's Knitting, under Blogger, that you could, if you could click or copy and paste them, I would appreciate it. Every couple pennies help. Anyways, we have a couple knit-alongs going. Yay! Although knitting seems to have slowed down this month. We did have a couple winners last month for our finished object and our 2 month, couldn't think what I was going to say, 2 month knit-along. You may notice that about me, and it's because radiation has left me tired. But I'm not talking about all that right now. So our first one is our finished object knit-along. To do that, all you have to do is take a picture of an object that you finished, any item that you have finished, go to the Naturally Kim Knitting Podcast group in Ravelry, and post your picture under the correct thread. Make sure to look for the March finished object. Post your picture, and if there's a pattern name, please include it. And you could be eligible to win a $10 gift certificate to KnitPicks, Amazon, Mindwear, Hobby Lobby, or Michaels. Or you could go to Leisure Arts and pick out one pattern or one booklet or whatever. Or you can get a giftable pattern from Ravelry for up to $10. All the gift cards are $10. Okay, then we have our new one going on. I don't know, are any of you doing the Alla Saenko or the cable knitting? I know one person did cable knitting because they've posted it already. But are any of you guys doing this one? If so, leave me a note under the show notes. I would love to find out if you are. And if anybody's doing an Alla Saenko. That will be a big prize at the end. Whoever is the winners will get one of her patterns, And then you can also get a $15 gift card to all the places I mentioned earlier. Or, did I change that? Let's see. Or an item up to $15 value at Leisure Arts. I wanted to make sure I was saying that right. So get your entries in. You have until I draw them on May 1st. But, get your entries in. And if anybody's interested in um, donating prizes, please let me know. That reminded me of something I have to share with you in a minute. Okay, just to give you a heads up, May and June, we're going to do Knitting Expat, or you could do either one, lace knitting. I'm excited about that. I like lace knitting. And I think we all like the Knitting Expat. So, I hope so. She's a sweetheart. Okay, let's see. Oh, here comes the fun stuff. Let's see if I can get this up there. What is on my needles? Everything that fell to the ground is on my needles. Sorry about that. And I'll be doing it again on the other side in a second. Not made a lot of progress with the sleeves because I don't do patterns when I have a migraine, and I've had quite a few migraines this past couple weeks. But I did get a little work done. My grandson's sweater, the Dynamite Reward by, I'm not going to get her name right, by Lori McMillan, and I used Soft Bee, Yarn Bee, Soft and Sleek, in pumpkin, spice, and kale colorways. So this is, I know you can't tell yet, can you? That's a Stegosaurus, though. Sorry. Our neighbors are working on their house, and so Ginger has to alert us of all this. Then this one is the mammoth. I did make a little mistake. I'm hoping he won't notice. I ripped it out once. Don't want to rip it out again. I'm going to check, make sure she's not barking at something, that she's supposed to be. Sorry about that. No, it wasn't anybody at our house, but I just thought I'd better check. So, anyways, but while I was doing it, I opened up something that I'll show you in a minute. But I have been working on some scrap yarn socks for myself. This is only one of them. The other one's over by my table, but it's not nearly as done. But I've just been doing an easy alternating knit 2, purl 2. So one row is knit 2, purl 2, the next row is purl 2, knit 2. And then, of course, stockinette on the sole. And I just started doing my knit 2, purl 2 ribbing on the heels that I like. So, that didn't help, did it? Anyways, yeah, I don't like leaving a heel in the middle of it, but last night I really didn't have an option. We were trying to sort out my phone issues until bedtime, so I think I've got it. I had to go back to the provider I had before. Oh, well. I was trying to go to Mint Mobile, and when I first signed up for it, they have a thing where you look to see if the coverage is that better? I don't know. Anyway, if you're covered in your area, and it looked like we were. Well, wasn't able to make any phone calls. So, I weren't. I don't know if you hear it or not, but they're using a saw over there, which I'm glad my puppy and I went for a walk when we did. She does not like that saw. Okay, next, for the Weeping Birch. This is the left-hand side. If you remember, last week, I was like on row 2. I've made it this far, so I will put a progress marker in it today. But this is the left side. Making great progress on it. I've not been able to work on it for 2 days either. Migraine's I have to work on things that are just plain knitting. So I could do, I can't even do my socks because I tried to the other night, and I had to tear out as much as I was knitting in, and with a migraine, that wasn't fun. So I can't even work on my socks, but I could work on soup kitchen socks Advent socks, something like that. That's just plain knitting. Can't work on Tobias's sweater, anything like that. But that's okay. I was able to. This was something I had to work on when I didn't have a migraine too, because I did a knit two, purl two ribbing here, knit one, purl one up here. And when I have a migraine, even counting to two when I'm knitting is difficult. But this is one of my. Oh, good. I thought I did the two heels differently. I finished a soup kitchen pair of socks. I have another one that I just got the toes started, so I really didn't want to bring it over because I was afraid I'd mess it up. But this is, other than, yeah, you know me. Um, I know. I heard you guys saying that. I know Kim didn't weave the end in yet. Yeah, you know me. I wait until I have a whole bunch of knit ends to weave in, then I do them all at once. Anyways, so this is one of the soup kitchen socks. Ta-da! And this is another. Ta-da! Foot, heel, cuff. So yes, it seems like it took me forever to do those, and I don't know why. I love making socks, and that hasn't changed. I don't know. I think with everything going on in my life, I just put them on the back burner. So let's see. I think that's all that's on my needles. I did finish two, except for the goodness. What's happening there? I'm pixelating. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to try this.
Don't do those things
This
anymore.
is you're going to hear my husband in the background today because I'm having to continue this the next day, and he's here today.
Yeah, so scratch off.
Anyways,
Item, so there's a new one.
I don't know what's going on, if it's computer, or if it's my camera, or if it's both. But I'm going to try a muscle on, and hopefully I will not have the same thing happen today as I had yesterday. Okay, so I think I was getting ready to show you my Advent socks that I finished. And there's one of them. And yes, you know me and my little tags. So there's one. And there's another sparkly one. So yeah. So I got those done. Excuse me. Now, I think I know I've shared with you how one of our friends, Fiona, from across the pond, sent me a package in November. I went out, well, I can't remember if it came into the mailbox or if they put it outside our door. Anyways, there was a package. It was from the UK. And I opened it up and I saw this. And I thought, oh my goodness, could it possibly be? And then I opened up this package, and this was the package from Fiona. And I opened it up, and I could just smell this wonderful sachet. I just love it. But then inside, look, for next year for Christmas, this one has a 22 on it. And there's all different ones, of course, for each day of Advent next year. And then for the 25th, I got a nice big package. So my husband is going to put this with our Christmas things, and hopefully next year I will be able to remember that it's down there, and I will open it up and I will share it with you. So Fiona, thank you. In our friends list, it's Fizona. But, yes. Oh, I had to email her right away and say, guess what I got today? I was so happy. Now, just kind of wrap things up, have a little chat fest now. So if you need to get a cup of tea, or if you need to get your knitting, if you haven't got it already, this is our time to just sit back and chat. So, Monday came last week, and it was a day for celebration because I graduated radiation on Monday. You go in there, and they have all these little lights dancing on the ceiling. And then while I was going through radiation, they played the song "Celebrate Good Times," which was funny because I'm in there long enough. I listened to it twice. First time, okay, I'm okay. It's not my favorite song. I'm okay. Second time, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna make it through this. I'm gonna make it through this. But then they gave me a certificate, and they have a bell. I got a ring, and so yeah, I got to graduate. So that's that. Then yesterday, I was all ready for St. Patrick's Day, other than I didn't have green on. But I did want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. Now I'm a day late. If our computer acts up, I don't know when it's going to go out. So we'll just have to see. And then, I don't know if I told you. Okay, when I went on my trip with my friends, I've been told I snore. Okay? But when I went on my trip with my girlfriends, I was told in no uncertain terms I needed to get a sleep study done. So I did. And it's a good thing I did. Now, my sister, well, okay, let's just say I was using somebody else's machine that was set for them. And it worked. It was okay. But then I got it's a BiPAP machine, and I got it, and I've had it for 2 nights, and it is really nice. It's not a high pressure, but it's, so I'm looking forward to being able to have a little bit more energy in the mornings. Right now I didn't. Today I didn't, but let's see. So I had so many people tell me that it sounds great that I'm going back to tutor.com. I've made it through the interview. I've sent my paperwork in. There's just a couple, I passed my background check. There's just a couple little more pieces of things you have to do when you're an educator. And then I'll be ready to tutor. That'll be nice to do for like 5-6 hours a week. No more than 10. Looking forward to that. Okay. Oh. See, I wrote my notes based off of yesterday. I woke up yesterday, we had frost all over the ground. It was a beautiful day, though. It got to be nice and sunny, and the frost melted away real fast. Today, it has been a rainy, rainy, rainy day. And I had I'm trying to get all my medical things out of the way, because once I start on the anti-hormone pill each day, it can affect your joints and everything. So today, I saw the doctor at Pain Management, and he put a nerve block on my lower back. And if it works, then I'll be going back and getting it burnt, getting those nerves burnt. So yeah, I got that done this morning. It wasn't a big deal, other than COVID. So got that all done. Let's see what else. Really not doing much else today except for knitting and bouncing because it is so late. Well, it happens when you have an appointment partway through the day. Okay, I really don't have a whole bunch more to share, so I'm going to let this go. Hopefully, I'll be able to edit out some of the pixelated from before. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Our computer is really draggy, so if you get this late, you'll know when it was taped because it was St. Patrick's Day and the day after. But otherwise, hopefully it'll go out today. So, okay. Well, I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. I hope whatever crafting you do, it is successful with no mistakes. But if you do make a mistake, I hope it's a little one that's easy to fix. I love you all. Big, big hugs. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.